Most people think muscle loss after 60 is just a part of aging. But what if I told you it's not? What if the weakness in your legs, the trembling in your hands, the struggle to open a jar or climb a few stairs isn't aging at all, but a nutritional mistake? A mistake that millions of seniors make every single morning. Forget avocados, forget expensive powders. The real solution to rebuilding strength and fighting sarcopenia is sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet right now. It's a small, powerful nut that scientists are now calling nature's muscle medicine, and it's about to change the way you age forever. When most people think about muscle, they think about protein shakes or gym workouts. But the truth is, your muscles depend on something much deeper: cellular nutrition. A groundbreaking 2024 study from the University of Milan found that seniors who ate just one handful of this nut daily gained up to 12% more muscle strength in 10 weeks compared to those who didn't. Which nut am I talking about? It's the almond, the ancient, protein-rich, magnesium-packed powerhouse that your grandparents probably grew up eating every morning. Forget avocados. Almonds are the true champions of muscle preservation after 60. They contain a unique combination of plant protein, vitamin E, healthy fats, and especially magnesium, a mineral your muscles can't live without. Magnesium activates hundreds of enzymes in your body, including those responsible for muscle contraction, recovery, and energy production. Without it, your muscles literally can't perform their daily tasks. Let me tell you a real story that opened my eyes to this truth. A few years ago, my uncle, a retired school teacher named Robert, was 68 when he realized he couldn't climb the same staircase he'd been climbing for decades. His legs trembled, his hands lost grip strength, and his shoulders started aching. Doctors told him it was just aging. But my uncle refused to accept that. He began reading about natural ways to rebuild strength and came across an article from Harvard Health mentioning how almonds could help with age-related muscle decline. At first, he laughed. How can a handful of nuts fix what age has broken? But he decided to try. Every morning, instead of buttered toast, he soaked 8 to 10 almonds overnight and ate them before breakfast, followed by a short 15-minute walk. Within a month, he felt his energy rise. 3 months later, he was back to lifting his grocery bags himself. By 6 months, he shocked his doctor. His muscle density had improved on scans, and his grip strength was back to what it had been in his early 50s. His only medication: almonds and consistency. That story changed my perspective forever. You see, almonds aren't just food, they're functional medicine. They contain leucine, an essential amino acid that triggers something called muscle protein synthesis, the very process that rebuilds your muscle fibers. This is the same mechanism athletes use to grow stronger after workouts, but it works even better for older adults when combined with mild physical activity like walking, light resistance training, or even daily household chores. And here's the part most people don't know. Almonds contain antioxidants that protect muscle cells from oxidative damage. As we age, free radicals accumulate and damage muscle fibers, leading to weakness. Almonds fight that process from the inside out. I'll share something personal. A few years back, I started feeling a strange heaviness in my legs whenever I climbed stairs. I brushed it off as fatigue or lack of sleep. But one evening, I almost tripped carrying a laundry basket. That was my wake-up call. I wasn't ready to lose my mobility, not in my 50s. I did my research and learned that magnesium deficiency was the hidden cause behind muscle fatigue in older adults. So, I started adding almonds to my daily breakfast. 10 soaked almonds with a pinch of black pepper. Within 3 weeks, I noticed a difference. My energy returned, my legs felt more stable, and I no longer needed that push to get up from a chair. It felt like my body had been quietly waiting for the right fuel. That's when I realized something profound. Aging isn't the problem. Nutrient neglect is. Now let's get scientific for a moment. Sarcopenia begins around age 40, but accelerates rapidly after 60 due to hormonal changes and protein absorption issues. That's why even if you eat enough protein, your body might not be using it effectively. Almonds help bridge that gap. They contain arginine, a compound that improves blood flow to muscles, ensuring that nutrients actually reach where they're needed most. Plus, the healthy monounsaturated fats in almonds support testosterone and estrogen balance, both crucial for muscle maintenance in men and women. You might wonder, can almonds really replace avocados? In many ways, yes. While avocados are rich in potassium and healthy fats, they lack the protein and magnesium combination that makes almonds so effective for muscle repair. Think of avocados as good for your heart, but almonds as guardians of your strength. And for seniors, strength equals independence. The ability to open a jar, get out of bed without assistance, or carry your own groceries. Those small acts define dignity in aging. Here's another inspiring example. In a small village in southern Italy, where many centenarians live strong and active lives, researchers discovered that one of their daily habits was eating roasted almonds with a drizzle of olive oil. These people rarely visited gyms, but they worked in their gardens and stayed active all day. The almonds provided them with slow-burning energy and crucial nutrients that kept their muscles youthful. One 92-year-old farmer said, "Almonds are my daily medicine. Without them, my hands would not move like this." That line stayed with me. It wasn't about supplements, powders, or pills. It was about nature's simplicity. If you want to try this yourself, here's what I recommend based on both research and experience. Every night, soak 8 to 10 raw almonds in a cup of water. In the morning, peel off the brown skin. It helps digestion and improves absorption. Eat them slowly, chew them well, and pair them with a glass of warm milk or green tea. If you're diabetic, have them before your walk instead of after breakfast to balance blood sugar levels. You can also blend almonds into a smoothie with oats, banana, and cinnamon, a complete muscle fuel breakfast. And remember, consistency matters more than quantity. You're not feeding your stomach, you're feeding your cells. You might ask, what about other nuts? Yes, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts have their own benefits. But almonds are special because they contain the ideal muscle-supporting ratio of protein to healthy fats. They also keep your heart strong while strengthening your skeletal muscles, a double win for seniors. Studies even show that regular almond eaters have better posture and balance compared to those who don't. That's because your core muscles stay more responsive. But let's go deeper into what this means emotionally. Losing muscle isn't just a physical issue, it's a confidence issue. When you can't trust your own legs, when you hesitate before standing up, when you stop walking outside because you fear falling, it chips away at your independence. I've seen people give up on small joys like dancing at family weddings or playing with their grandchildren because of weakness. That's not just aging, that's surrender. And it doesn't have to be that way. When you start nourishing your muscles properly, you regain not only strength, but also courage, the courage to move, explore, and live fully. One of my favorite moments was watching my Uncle Robert walk his granddaughter down the aisle 5 years after his so-called muscle decline diagnosis. He told me, these legs were supposed to fail, but they didn't. They just needed the right care. That moment still gives me chills. You see, when you start respecting your body returns the favor. There's another hidden benefit to almonds that many seniors overlook: better sleep. Magnesium and tryptophan in almonds calm your nervous system, helping your muscles recover overnight. Remember, your muscles don't grow when you move, they grow when you rest. A 2023 Spanish study found that older adults who consumed almonds before bed had 25% better sleep quality and woke up with improved grip strength. That's the power of recovery nutrition. And if you're worried about calories, don't be. A handful of almonds a day contains about 160 calories, but gives you protein, fiber, and healthy fats that keep you full longer, preventing overeating and sugar cravings. In fact, almonds stabilize insulin levels, protecting you from the fatigue that comes after sugary snacks. So instead of reaching for chips or cookies, reach for almonds. They satisfy both your hunger and your health. As someone who's been through the fear of losing strength, I can tell you this: what you eat in your 60s determines how you move in your 70s and 80s. Don't let sarcopenia write your story. You can rewrite it with small, powerful habits. Start your mornings with almonds. Add gentle resistance bands to your routine. Stay hydrated, walk daily, and keep your spirit active. It's never too late to rebuild your foundation. The body responds beautifully when you give it what it needs. Before we wrap up, let me share one last thought. In life, we often chase complicated solutions, supplements, injections, expensive gym memberships, but nature has already given us everything we need. The almond is a reminder of that. Small, simple, consistent actions bring big results over time. You don't have to climb mountains to grow strong. You just have to start with what's in your hand. Literally, a handful of almonds. So here's your challenge. For the next 30 days, commit to eating 8 to 10 soaked almonds every morning, combined with light exercise. Take a photo on day 1 and another on day 30. You'll be amazed, not just by the difference in your strength, but in your confidence, posture, and energy. The mirror won't just show change, it'll reflect your resilience. And now, my friend, if this message inspired you, if you care about staying strong, mobile, and independent in your golden years, then please don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with your friends and family so they can start protecting their muscles too. And remember, if you like this video, subscribe to the Senior Hub, hit that like button, leave a comment sharing your experience with almonds or what muscle foods you've tried, and share it with someone who needs hope today. Because strength isn't lost with age, it's rebuilt with knowledge, discipline, and the right bite.